All right, so this right here is my review on a professional studio Zealsound microphone. This is a plug-and-play microphone that I got off of Amazon. Now this case here, well this here is retail roughly around $33. Free shipping and handling. I did get it with Amazon Prime next day delivery, and it did get here within the next day as they advertised. So that's awesome. It's pretty much, it's not really a huge name brand mic. It's pretty much one of those, hey man, it'll get you started. But here are the specs on the side if you want to see that as well. You do have different effects on the microphone as well. And then kind of see this side here. For those who just like to see the specs of the box and see everything. And this is a microphone here. This is a little buddy here as well. So it is USB type C plug in here. And then you have your, 3.5 millimeter jack for your headphones. I'm using my gamer headphones right now. I got my mic up on my gaming headphones so it doesn't confuse the audio where it's coming from. And you can kind of lean it certain directions. Me personally, I'll probably have it this direction here to have more of that rich sound. Now the quality of it sounds so much better than it did prior with just the audio of my phone. So I'm going to unplug this, which is simply a plug here, and hopefully stop the recording. So it doesn't stop the recording. So here is the piece here. So it comes with these connector pieces, which I strongly advertise. Please put these somewhere where you can keep them, because if you lose this, it's probably going to be a doozy trying to find a replacement for this. So, but what I probably recommend, if you're on Amazon, if you're already ordering this, see can you find these connector pieces, about a dozen. That way, look, you don't misplace it, you got something extra. But it is a USB connector. It does come with two, so if you have an Android, you can use it for your Android as well. Or if you want to plug it directly into your computer, laptop, desktop, whatever, you do have this piece here you can simply plug in. But I'm using it on the phone as of now. So you hear the audio without this, so we're going to put it back in to see how it sounds with it. So now it sounds a little bit more isolated, a little bit more, warm, focused. So that's my review on it so far. As far as just feedback, you do have real-time monitoring, so you can hear it back in real time on how good the quality sound. So I'm roughly about 20 inches away from the microphone right now. So I mean that's a good distance. You don't want to have it all in your face and all your grill like this. I mean if you want to, you can. I mean it doesn't hurt anything because you do have your film here. But I mean you don't want it to be this close and you just sound really distorted. So you definitely want to have it at a certain level to where obviously it serves its purpose. You can hear pretty well. You don't necessarily have to use the headphones. If you don't want to, you can still record without the headphones if you make it look a little bit more discreet perhaps. But I like having the headphones because I can hear in real time if I'm clipping, if I'm muffled, if my voice is not coming through clearly. So you do have that. Now you do have your mic settings here. So if I want to turn the mic up, the mic is turned all the way up. But if I turn it down, it does go down, and then it's all the way back up again. Now you do have your headphone monitoring, which is all the way up. But if I turn it down, I can't really hear anything. So let's say if your voice is kind of like throwing you off a little bit because you're hearing the feedback, you can just turn it down. But you can also turn it right back up if you need to. You do have the echo effect. I don't think you would need that in any fashion or form if you're doing a podcast or anything like that, unless if you're recording. But I mean, hopefully if you're recording, you would use like whatever plug-in as a reverb. Being an audio engineer here, which I am, but you can use this for music recording as well. I wouldn't say let this be your go-to mic with music recording. You definitely want to get a real phantom powered mic for music recording. But starting out, just fresh fish out of water, I mean, this is not a bad choice, but I wouldn't per se stick with it too long. It's just going to get you to one step to another. But as far as podcasts, reviewing, just video content, yeah, this is definitely perfect for that. It's ideal for that. Ideal. So again, this is Zealsound professional studio microphone. You can get it off of Amazon for roughly around $33. It's a real-time monitoring. Everything is here. I mean, it doesn't do no more than it's supposed to. It does what it needs to do. And I mean, to use your iPhone, to use your phone, that's so much more of a convenience nowadays, because a lot of people are not having computers. A lot of people have more tablets than computers. But if you want to shoot a quick review, a quick episode or something, or a quick podcast, you definitely, have that plug in. And it's not, it'll be a little, I wouldn't say difficult, but a little awkward to carry, or kind of like being compact. Because it doesn't, you can screw this part off, but I probably wouldn't. I mean, because I just wouldn't, because you might lose some pieces. Unless you have like a shock mount, you want to put this on. Now, because you can unloosen this and put in a shock mount, and then obviously, you can kind of hang it like a podcast style if you like to. But other than that, the build quality, it says about $30-$40, so it's not like $100 build quality. But then again, it doesn't give me that vibe that it would break or tear up easily. I do like the color. That's the only color it came in, to my knowledge. So, but it's cool. So that's my review so far. I'm not going to bore you to death. I've worked with a lot of mics throughout my podcast and my music stuff. I have a MXL 770, which is my mic I had for the longest. That's probably one of my favorite mics. It's a phantom powered mic. I started out with a computer mic, one of those old school computer mics that bend like this, as recording. And trust me, that is the worst. A lot of high end, no low end. And then I got what you call Samson, not Samsung, but Samson. And that's SAMSON. And I got that mic. It was like a little plug and play mic. It clips on top of your computer or clip onto your shirt. That was one of the mics I've used as well. And that mic was pretty decent. It kind of almost sounds like this. So it does give you, what you need to get by. So I kind of had a few mics I worked with, obviously through college, working with different mics. Shure, all type of acoustic mics, different patterns. So from my educational experience, this is probably a decent mic to have to start with, or just to lean with if you just want to do it solely in podcast fashion. So again, that's my review. If you like my review so far, please give me a shout out, like and subscribe. This right here is a shirt made by my cousin Levante. So I'll probably see if I can tag him in this post somewhere down the line. If I post it on social media. I don't know his YouTube account. Sorry, cuz. But anyhow, man, yeah, that's my review on that. So I'm gonna probably do another review. So if you see the same shirt, trust me, I'm just knocking these all out the same day before work. You got to grind to get where you want to be at, right? Peace.